the girl woke up and found she shared a bed with a stranger last night, and all he left her was a note, telling her to wait for him at the notary office that afternoon. She thought he was playing a joke on her. But then her phone rang. It was her second aunt telling her to come home and marry an old man from the neighboring village, so their son could get $300,000 for his wedding. The girl wanted to escape the disgusting arranged marriage, so she decisively went to the notary office, planning to marry the man, but as the office was about to close, he still hadn't shown up. It turned out the girl was a waitress at a karaoke bar. Yesterday she was harassed in public by a drunk bully. The man happened to pass by and stepped in to save her. When the thug saw the man's face, he immediately ran away. It turned out the man was a mafia boss, but someone had drugged him, and when the drug started to take effect, he had no choice but to treat the girl as his cure. Unexpectedly after that night, the girl ended up pregnant with his child. 9 months passed, but the man never came back. What the girl didn't know was that the man had gotten into a car accident 9 months ago and lost his memory. After recovering, he couldn't remember anything from the 2 days before the accident. He only felt like he had forgotten something very important, so he asked his assistant to investigate. Meanwhile, the girl was close to giving birth. She quit her job and went back home to rest. But as soon as she walked in, she saw her second uncle and aunt in her house. They were planning to seize the house for themselves and turn it into their son's wedding house. But the girl knew this house was the only thing her late parents had left her, so she firmly refused to agree. Her parents had passed away years ago and left her a large inheritance. The second uncle's family had their eyes on the inheritance, so they decided to adopt the girl. But over the years they did nothing but beat and scold the girl, and they even borrowed all of her assets. But now facing the last remaining house, the girl absolutely refused to back down. Seeing how determined she was, the second aunt decided to stay at the girl's house and refused to leave. The next day the girl went to the hospital for a checkup. The doctor told her she was close to delivery and suggested she be admitted early. Though the girl was short on money, she agreed for the sake of her child. At the same time, the man was at the same hospital for a follow-up. When he saw the girl, she felt oddly familiar to him. Just as he was about to leave, his assistant reported what happened 2 days before the accident. That's when he realized the girl he had taken away back then was the same girl he just saw, and she might be carrying his child. But when he turned back to find her, she was already gone. So the man immediately mobilized all his resources, determined to find her again.